Roses are red, violets are blue. Chris went to a party and he had his first brew. You can't be cool unless you do it right. That's what the cool kids were doing. That was enough to convince him that he should be doing it too. Maybe he'll fit in, maybe this will stop the bullying that was taking place in the hallways. Nobody knew his name anyways, except for his best friend Jay, who asked him to go to a party in a couple days. Last year Chris would've said no way. Now there wasn't a chance he wouldn't take. Maybe he'll change for society. That's the problem with society. They think a couple drinks is only a little thing. Chris drank for the first time, but he had to leave and he was Jake's ride. So he grabbed his keys, they let him leave. So he drove away. They were on the highway. They went across the line. There was a truck coming their way. Beeline, Chris cut it. It hit Jake's side. Chris was only 17 and he watched his best friend die. His best friend died. Chris hit the ground. He felt knocked out. He could still hear sounds. All the guilt in his heart. If only he didn't drink. If only his car didn't start. If only his car didn't start. Roses are red, violets are blue. This kid killed his best friend. What would you do? An ambulance came. He kept yelling out Jake's name, but he didn't get an answer. Nothing would ever be the same. He was going insane. He never talked to people anyway, except for Jake. And that all changed with a couple of drinks. He didn't know what to think. When he was going to the hospital, they had to pedal to the metal. Full throttle. Chris couldn't open his eyes or move his limbs. This must be a coma, yeah, that must be it. He ended up in a bed. He heard his parents crying and he tried to move his lips, but they wouldn't go. He yelled an apology, but they didn't know. Mom, Dad, please forgive me. Can you hear me? I'm sorry. But they didn't hear a sound. To them, he was laying so still.
Kyle, are you sure you're okay to drive? I told you like 7 times. Fine, I can drive.
He realized that he was gone forever. This wasn't just another bad day. It poured when it rained.
Dude, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Chris's best friend.
I'm okay.
He kept seeing his face.
I'm not okay.
Damn and heartless. When we're young, we think we're invincible, but we're so much less. So much less. So much less. When we're young, we think we're invincible, but we're so much less.
In 2011, one alcohol-impaired driving fatality occurred every 53 minutes. Imagine if someone called you an hour from now, crying, and told you that a loved one or someone close to you died in an alcohol-related accident. The message of this song is that we need to be against destructive decisions. Someone else makes a decision every day that can help you in life or take it away. I'm against destructive decisions. We are students against destructive decisions. Now, the question is, are you?